Alright, so here's the second one. I'll show you guys a plan. I'll put a picture so you can see what the house is supposed to look like. So this is gonna be full-blown colonial with a full basement. Probably gonna put a window on that wall, so this egress window for the basement. There's gonna be no door. I'll put a big double window. No need for a door. Kind of hard to make it a walkout. But in the back, you'll see when the house is up, I got these gorgeous 8-foot doors, 8-foot tall, 8x10. It's just gonna be a beautiful view in the back. And the way we do it, there's gonna be literally one step from the floor, from the living room onto the patio. Garage. And I know somebody's gonna ask, what's up with hay? Well, today it's not that bad, it's in 30s, but it's gonna drop down to single digits end of the week, and I'm not 100% sure where Mason's gonna come. Still waiting on him on the other house right next door. So the plastic, we put a 4 mil plastic and a hay that helps with frost protection. In other words, in the winter we get frost gets into the ground, and you're not really supposed to be putting footings on top of that, because then it creates problems when it melts. So obviously the machine was able to get through the frost to dig it out, and this wasn't actually not that bad. It's 2:30. We started about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we worked on it about half a day before, just to see what's what, see if we hit any big rock. So technically a little over a day to dig this foundation. The house is 42 by 32, and then there's a 28 by 24 foot garage attached to it. And we got plenty of fill to dress it up any way we want. I might make this a series so you guys can see kind of progress, how to build a house. The front area right here is actually septic fields. There's a stake for a septic, and it goes quite a long way because it's expansion area as well. You need in my county over here, you need 100% expansion area. So if we need, I don't know, 3 laterals at 50 feet, then you need just as much for future if there's any problems and they have to redo the septic. So this will be, right now it looks like the foundation is going to be sticking out quite a bit, because basically it's going to be a 9-foot wall. But all said and done, by the time we backfill, not to mention we have plenty of fill. All that is a fill. All that is a fill from the road. All that is a fill from the road. So we got plenty of fill to do whatever we want. Road's kind of a mess. We plowed it a couple of times, salted it. So yeah, let's go check out the other project. The other house is not actually mine. I sold that lot to a friend, and he's building a house, a spec house, and we're doing some work for him. So that's the foundation that I dug out. My guy couldn't get here. And masons, they managed to pour the footing before the last snowstorm. There it is, there's the footings. And you can see the hay, had to protect it as well. He brought his forms. I think he's bringing more forms today. And we'll see what the weather's like end of the week. With a bit of luck, they'll get the forms up, and they'll start working on my footings. This house is about 32 by 56 or 54. This is a raised range, so there's gonna be no basement. But this is not gonna be a typical raised range. This is something I like to call colonial range, because basically you have a upper main floor with all the bedrooms and kitchen, living room, dining room, and lower level has a garage, and usually 1 or 2 rooms that are like a bonus rooms, an extra bathroom, but it's all gonna be at the ground level. So it'll make more sense once foundation's done, backfilled, and they're gonna start framing. Yeah, this one has a septic down here, But all this is a field. This needs to get cut down quite a bit. And there's a third house over there. I was actually gonna start with that one, but we hit that rock, so the hole's dug, but it's not big enough. And it actually cost me almost $5,000 for the guy to be hammering that rock for 3 days, and there was not a whole lot he could show for it, so I gave up. We have the room. We're gonna try to push the house forward, pin the foundation on top of the rock, and let's see how that's gonna work out. But for now, that's just gonna stay as is till spring, another 2 months or so. Yeah, it's real pain in the butt to work in the winter. It wasn't my plan. Plan was to have a house framed by now, but unfortunately, between the weather, the permits, town, and all the problems we had to get the road done, that didn't happen. But we're still trying to suffer through the winter, at least get the rough framing up, get everything closed up for like a hopefully mid-March on both of these houses, so we can actually start showing it. Market's really good, so I want to take advantage of it. And as you can tell, we got quite a bit of machinery over here. That's my machine, that's my friend's machine, my little Kubota. And back there you see another excavator, actually has a hammer on it, and a side truck. We needed a side truck to move stuff around, so we actually wind up buying a used side truck because it was a lot cheaper than just renting one. That's it. I had enough for today. My ass is frozen. I'm going home. I'll see you on the next one.